you ended up running a marathon post cancer and being cancer free. Was this an idea that you had while going through it, or what was the moment that you were like, you know what, I want to do this? Kind of walk us through that a little bit, and like what training was like.
A marathon was one of the big ones. So my father, who had ran, I think he had run maybe four or five. He's
Oh
going to be
wow.
upset. I don't remember the exact number. He said that if my sister and I ever got into shape in the same year to run a marathon, he would get back into shape and do it. And so my
That's
sister
cool.
was starting to go on this health kick journey. And we are like, this is the year. Like, why not do it? So we ran it as a family. We actually did it for Immerman Angels with that team and with that charity. And at mile, I think it was mile maybe 16, we passed by, you run right by where I got chemo.
Oh
And
wow.
so that was really cool because I was at Memorial Sloan Kettering. It's in the 60s in New York City. And I was living in the East Village. And I remember one day I tried walking home from chemo, not the move. I think I made it like 4 blocks and I started kneeling over and vomiting, and it was just terrible. And I had to call a cab, and I forgot that Uber was a thing. Like it messes with your mind. And I was like, how am I going to call and hail a cab? And so I called as a adult. I called my mom being like, how do I get a cab's attention? She was like, isn't there an app on your phone you could bring them right to? So it was like, I was literally reliving that whole moment of not being able to walk 4 blocks
Yeah,
slowly to having just finished 16 miles and in the New York City Marathon. So it was a
that's cool.
really cool experience. And training was really, really, really hard. Like you just have to do it. You just have to
Yeah.
get up really early every day and just run. I mean, most of the people on your podcast are doing different forms of this for their whole lives in terms of training, but it's a lifestyle change.